Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Iniski Designs and you're welcome to this video tutorial. Okay, this tutorial is going to be the episode 3 of the BTS series, that is the Bezier Tool series. Okay, we've got episode 1, we have episode 2 already, and this is going to be our episode 3. Now if you've been following, you will discover that my goal is to simplify Bezier Tool and help you understand it in the simplest way that you can. The goal is to break down the almighty Bezier Tool for you in such a way that you are going to understand, and it's going to help your design journey, especially as a smartphone designer, especially as a logo designer, especially if you use smartphone for your designs. Okay, so this particular episode is going to be an amazing one, because I'll be telling you things that probably no one has ever told you about the Bezier Tool, even if you have been using it before. Don't forget I said the goal is to simplify Bezier Tool for you and help you understand it in the most simplest way that you can. Okay, so this episode, this tutorial is going to be a practical one, and you are going to see what I'm going to be doing practically, and you are going to be learning. Okay, so without further ado, let's go right into the video. Alright, so once again, you're welcome to this video tutorial. Now please, if you are new to this YouTube channel, this is a series that is going to continue after this episode, and you should expect new episode in this series every Saturday, every single Saturday. Expect new tutorial, expect new video, expect new episode in this series. So do well to hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel, so that you won't miss any of the episode. None of the episode is worth missing. In fact, if you are new to this channel, I will advise that you check out episode 1 and episode 2, so that you won't miss out on the valuable thing that you need to learn from this series. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please do it to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I drop new episode every Saturday, you will get notified by YouTube. You will be notified of the new episode. Okay, so do it to hit the subscribe button. If you are new to my channel, please do it to hit the subscribe button, and also turn on your notification bell, and do well to also share these tutorials to help someone. Thousands and thousands of PIXELLAB users struggle with this tool day in, day out, which is my motivation for doing this series, for having this series. Okay, so yeah, let's go into what we have for this episode. So in this episode, from the last episode, I remember saying that I'm going to show you how to create curves. In this episode, how to create curved shapes. Yeah, curved shapes, like shapes with curved edges, with the Bezier Tool, just with the Bezier Tool, and using your grid line. Okay, so that your grid line will help you to achieve something perfect. I remember the last episode I talked about the grid line extensively, not really extensively, but then I just I mentioned the important things you need to know about the grid lines in relation to the Bezier Tool. And if you've not watched the tutorial, then you just need to go watch it. Okay, check in the description box below. You're going to see a link to that tutorial, so that it will help finding it easier for you. All right, so I will just enable my grid line. Look at, please follow my cursor carefully. I'm going to enable my grid line, and with that enabled, I'll just tap on my Bezier Tool. Look at it, look at the Bezier Tool. Yeah, this is it. You see that? So I'm just going to tap on it, and yes, what we've got, I've explained everything here in everything about this tool in episode 1. So if you've not watched it too, you may just check in the description box below. You are going to see the link to that episode. Okay, so now the last video I were able to create some shapes, some basic geometric shapes, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to create shapes with curved edges. That's really a very big deal on Bezier Tool. Many people don't know it, and I really understand, because a lot of YouTube videos have not done justice to some of these things. A lot of them will just show you how to replicate some some sketches with it, but they won't show you, they won't talk in depth about it like this, and that's why I've taken it upon myself to do this. All right, so now when you want to create curved edges, like shapes with curved edges, one thing you need to know is the fact that you have to use your guideline. You have to use your guideline correctly. Now let me show you how you're going to do that. Let's see that. Let me start with square shape, and when I say, let me just show you what I'm trying to say when I say curved edges. This is what I'm trying to say. Let me change this color to black. You know, this is, look at, this is square shape, but then when we talk about curved edges, look at radius. You see this, you see the edges now. You can easily do this with the shape, right? But then there are sometimes you are designing and you want to do the same things with other shapes that are not in PIXELLAB shapes, that you won't find here. You understand? And that is where doing it on Bezier Tool, with the Bezier Tool, becomes very, very much useful. Okay, so let's go back to our, so this is what I'm trying to say. Look at the edges, curved edges. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and even create some shapes that you can find on the PIXELLAB shape. Okay, all right, so just click on your Bezier Tool and enable your guidelines. Now I want to adjust my guideline, but before then, let me just increase the guideline to 10. Yeah, let me use 10 by 10. Let me just erase this. 10 down. Okay, so here's what I've got. So I will just create my shape. I will just create, oh no, cancel. I will tap on this so that I can move this, but then I want to enable my magnet. Yeah, I spoke about the importance of these two, so it is very, very important to make my points stick to the guidelines. So let me do this, then move this here. Yeah, let me just create my normal. Yeah, let me just create the 4 points. Yeah, there's one here, there's one here, and close it up here. All right, so back to this. So just, yeah, this, I think this is more of a rectangle, but then if you can create a rectangle, that means you can create a if you can create square, that means you can create a rectangle. Okay, so I think this is more of, this is okay now. All right, so this is okay now. So just create your shape, move this. I'm dealing with this point now. Okay, so I did all of this in the last episode, and I don't want to waste time on all of those again, like on explaining in details, because I already did that in the last episode. So if you don't know how to do that, please go and watch that episode carefully. All right, so just adjust it, create your normal square. Yeah, just create a normal square. Yes, then the last. All right, so here's what we've got now. To be able to create that curved edge, one thing, just please pay careful attention to me. Let me start from this point. Look at my cursor. Let me start from this point. I want to first of all zoom it so that you are going to see what I'm about to do very well. Okay, so I'm just going to yes, just tap on this. Now I'm just going to tap on this. Look at this. I'm going to tap on this, right? I'm going to tap on this. Yes, see, I'm going to tap on this, then tap on this guideline, then add. You see that? Just add with it. Then tap on this too, and tap on this so that you can add. You see that? Look at what I just did there. Then disable it. This is to enable, this is to set up. Yeah, I already explained all of this too in I think the fourth episode. All right, so now for you to be able to create the curved edge, you see that I've added 2 more guidelines now. So just tap on this point, the point. Okay, yeah, just tap on this point and move it here, or you can decide to move it here. It all depends on what you want. Okay, and in fact you can move it down. And the interesting thing is that you may not even need to add a guideline. You may not want to add a guideline, but I just wanted to add a guideline. Okay, I just wanted to add one guideline, but then it's not compulsory. It's not like you must add a guideline. Okay, or let me cancel the guidelines. Let me cancel this guideline so that you understand what I'm cancel. Yeah, look at. So let's go back. This is it. Let me zoom in so that you see everything. All right, so all you have to do is just to tap on that point, like that particular edge that you want to make up, and you can move this here. You can move it to the closest grid line, or you can even move it here. It depends on how curved you want it to be, okay? But then for the sake of this tutorial, let me just move it to the first one and show you what I'm about to do. Okay, so once you do this, just you see that is what I'm doing. Then yes, all right, so I'm going to move. Look at now, I'm done with this point. I'm going to I'm going to tap on this and move it here. So just tap on this and yes, all right. Okay, so the same thing, tap on this, move this here. Yeah, just follow me carefully. This is not going to be perfect, but then I want us to start from this, so just follow me carefully. You see what I'm doing? Just move it here, move this here. All right, then move this. Yes, all right, so yes, then move this. Okay, so just move this here. All right, sorry about that. So this is it. So here's what we've got. Yes, so let me just increase the opacity and change the color to this. All right, so these are our first try, and that's why it's like this, but then I will show you the better way to do it now. All right, so just mark it. Let's see what we've got here. All right, so you see what we've got now. This is not a correct square shape. All right, so now let's do something. Now let me just show you how you can get a perfect square shape. Let's start again. Just enable your grid line, but this time around, please follow me carefully now. This time around, tap on this. Let's move all of this here. Let me add my 4 points. Yeah, this is it. This, then close it up here. All right, so no, sorry, just tap on this, then move this here, okay, let me move this here so that we can form a square. Yeah, move this here, then move this here. All right, so just form that yeah, that normal square again. Yeah, form that normal square again. This. All right, so just tap on this and move this here. Yes, once you understand this, you can use this for any shape. Like, it is applicable to any shape. Just understand how to do it. Okay, so yes, all right, so yeah, this is the normal square. Let me just increase the opacity and change the color to black so that I can see what I'm doing very well. So this is, let me remove the grid and let me mark it. So this is the normal square, like with sharp edges, but then let me show you what to do now. All you have to do is just to enable your grid line. Yeah, enable your grid line, and let me zoom in so that you see what I'm doing clearly. So like I said, yes, like I said, all you have to do is just to tap on this. Where is it? Just tap on this point. Let's say this is the point you want. Tap on this point, then tap on this. Look at this particular function. Tap on this. We want to add one more point. Please follow me carefully. We want to add one more point, and that's what I'm about to do now. So just tap on this. Look at this is the point that was just added. Look at this point that was just added. So move this here, then move this here. All right, so you see what I just did. Look at it now. That means now that we have 1 point here, we have 1 point here. Okay, we have look at it. We have 1 point here, we have 1 point here, we have 1 point here, we have 1 point here. Then do the same thing for this place too. Yeah, do the same thing for this place. Tap on this, then tap on this same function. Look at my cursor. Just tap on this. All right. So, but then for this, you are just going to move it here. You see this? Then move this here. Yeah, this. Okay. So, but then let's perfect this now so that you see what I'm doing. Just tap on this and stretch your. Look at this. Not this. Yeah, let this just be here. Then tap on this, look at it. You see that? Move this here, then tap on this. No, not this. All right, there. Look at this. You see that? Move this here. You see what I just did? Tap on this and move it here. Like, ensure that both of them, like both the one from this point is touching this junction, like where this vertical grid line and horizontal grid line are meeting. I mean this point. Let me just use my brush. Yeah, I mean this point. You see that? Like that point. Both the one from here, like this is what I'm trying to say. Yes. This one and this one, you see that both of them should meet at that point, and that everything, this same thing applies to every other part. All right, so let me just let's do the same thing for this, and let me show what I'm trying to say. Move this here, then same thing, tap on this too and move this here. Okay, yeah, move this here, then tap on this and move this here. Okay, so this is it. Move this here. So you have to be very careful so that you see I was moving this particular handle, and I think I've said this in the first episode or the second episode, that you have to really be careful of which of the nodes that you are the handle that you are working with. So move this here, then ensure that this too is there. So the same thing applies to, then perfect this one, just move this down here. So the same thing applies to this. Just tap on this, no, yeah, tap on this and add, tap on this again, then tap on this and move this here, then move this here. You see that? Then tap on this, ensure that it's meeting this point, tap on this and oh no, move, look at it, just move it here, tap on this too and move, no, I'm moving the wrong one. Okay, just, yes, this is it, move it here. All right, so now you know I said that, for example, look at this, my curves here are not very curved, so it depends on how curved you want it to be. All right, if I want, okay, I think I should first be done with this. Okay, let's say that I'm trying to create a shape now, for example, and the kind of shape I want is so that I want this particular point, this point and this point to be curved, but I want this one to just be sharp. You see that I've been able to achieve what I want. Let me mark it and show what I'm trying to say. Look at this. You see what I'm trying to show you? Look at this part is curved, but this part is not curved. All right, but this one is just sharp. So let's say that this is what I want. No, this can be applicable in any way. You can use it to create maybe not this kind of shape, but then let's say okay, I think I should be done with this first, so that let's just complete this. Yeah, tap on this and yeah, add one. So tap on this, move this here, move this here. All right, no, not this, just tap on this. Okay, yeah, this is it. Tap on this and move this there. All right, so this is what we've got. All right, so this is what we've got. Yes, you see this is amazing. Look at this, is really amazing, and you can make it as curved as you want it to be. All you just have to do is just to adjust your grid line and make it, let's say that I want this particular point now, let's say I want this place to be very curved. All I have to do is just to adjust my I'll just adjust this, then I can adjust everything. You may not need to adjust it manually, just adjust it from here. Like, the reason why I'm not getting something perfect here is because my phone is in landscape mode. If it was in portrait mode, discover that my guidelines should be evenly spaced, like they will have equal sizes. All right, but this, it appears the one is forming a rectangle while the other is forming for example, let me show what I'm trying to say. Look at this. This place is kind of longer than the distance between this place is longer than this place, literally forming a rectangle, not a square, and that's why this may not be perfect. But then if you engage this in your own in portrait, then you discover that it's going to be very, very perfect. All right, so you can make it as curved as you want it to be. You can make it as small, you can make the curve as small as you want it to be. So I was talking about the application, and the application can be in different ways. Let's say, for example, yeah, I think I should delete this. Just delete it. All right, let's say, for example, now let me just work with 11, 10. All right, let me go with this guideline, but then I'm still not comfortable with the way it's forming a rectangle, and but then let me just use this to explain what I want to explain. All right, so yes, what we've got, just yes, oh come on, reset it. Let me just give you this to be 10, and let me just use 10, 10. Okay, let me just use 10, 10 for them. Okay, so lock this. All right, I'm going to move this here. Let me move this here, for example, and move this here. So you see that, let me move this and move this here. Then yes, then let me add one more. Then let me add one more. Let me add one more. Let me add one more. Let me add one more, and let me close it up here. All right, so just see what I'm going to do now. Tap on this, move this here, 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 move this here. All right, so then move this here, move this here. Okay, I think here, then here. All right, so you're going to see the application now. Just adjust it and form your normal shape. Okay, so adjust this, adjust this, adjust this, adjust this, adjust this, then tap on this, adjust this, but then move this here first, adjust this, then tap, oh my, sorry, then tap on this and move the, adjust this, adjust this. Okay, so you can see that what I'm forming is taking shape. Just adjust it. Yeah, just take your time to adjust, and yes. So here's what we've got. Let's assume that you are trying to create a design, and this is what you have to create has to do with this. But then let's say you now want to make just the edge of this. Just follow my cursor. Maybe you want the edge of this. You want this place and this place to be curved. Okay, to be curved. But then you want this place and this place to be sharp. Okay, let's say that is what you want. Yeah, maybe that is what you want. So yeah, here's what you have to just do. Yeah, just follow the normal process. Okay, follow the normal process, but then you will now add your guideline, just like I show you. You will now add your guideline. Just tap on this, or no, instead of this. Okay, yeah, yes, I want to add a guideline. I don't want the edges to be too sharp, or rather, let me just tap on this point and add a point. Let me tap on this, add a point, tap on this, add a point. All right, so then I will just move this, tap on this, move this here, tap on this, move this here. All right, so you see but then let me increase my opacity so that you can see what I'm doing very well. All right, so just tap on this and move this here, just like I show you. then tap on this and move this. No, I think I'm moving the wrong one, so you have to be very careful. Yeah, move this here. You see that? So you can make it as curved as you want it to be. Let's say I want it to be very curved. I'll just tap on this like curved than this. So okay, I'll just move this down. You see that? You can make it as curved as you want it. I can just move this down so that this one will be moved down. You see that? You see that it's more curved now, so you can move it up. And yes, so this, then tap on this. Okay, no, you move this here too. Okay, you move this here and the same thing. Yes, tap on this too, tap on this, and no, I'm moving the wrong one. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is the right one. Then just adjust these other things I need to adjust. There's a, and I feel like okay, I feel like I should move this here a bit. Yes, something like this. Yes, just it. Then yeah, look at this. So this is what I'm trying to say. So you can see now that my curves are, but then let me just reduce my stroke. Let me reduce my stroke, then mark it. All right, so you see what I'm trying to say now. So you can see that the edges are curved. You see that, you see the kind of shape that I've been able to create. But then if you are creating yours in portrait picture, we advise you to create yours in portrait but not in landscape like mine, where you will be working with squares as your gigs. Like your gigs will not be like rectangle like mine. Yours is going to be more perfect than this, so you should expect a better result in your own way practicing than this. So this is how you can create different shapes with curved edges. Okay, so yeah, this will be the end of this tutorial in this series. This is just to show you how to create curved edges with the Bezier tool, and in the next tutorial is going to be an interesting one. The next episode is going to be an interesting one, so ensure that you stay subscribed, stay tuned, let your notification bell be turned on so that you'll be notified whenever I drop the next one. Yeah, the goal is to simplify it, so I'm taking my time so that you'll be able to follow. Okay, so this will be the end of this episode. Do well to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and please don't forget to share this. Someone somewhere need this, and you won't know until you share. So thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one.